Hello, welcome to an episode of Monday Morning NickPick, where I nitpick a movie, even movie I like. For this episode, the very first episode of Monday Morning NickPick, let's talk about Alien Covenant. I enjoy the movie enough. Okay, unlike many people that I have heard of that hated the movie, I think this movie is, not well liked by many. Some people love it, some people like it, a lot of people hate it, from what I can tell. The critics in general are more favorable than the public. But for me, I liked it enough. I didn't have a problem with the overall story. I have a problem with the overall execution of the story. And since this is NickPick, we are going into the little nitty-gritty detail of the movie. So if you haven't seen the movie, it's spoiler-filled discussion, so bye-bye. As I already mentioned in my spoiler-free review, the entire thing of the colonists not wearing protection headgear is stupid. Okay, to me, it's lazy storytelling. It's, if you want the colonists to be infected, I think there could have been a better way to do so, instead of having them getting infected from breathing or through their ear. Nobody in the right mind would behave that way. If you are landing in an unsurveyed planet, you won't do what they did. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, why did that spaceship crash on top of the mountain like it did? Why did it need to do that? Why? I mean, it's like I said, a lot of things was done for visual effect, but it made no sense. Okay, David guided that ship and unload the payload and kill everybody there. Let's not even go to the part where the entire civilization can fit in an area of like a coliseum. What? Whatever. Okay, it's like the little part like that annoys me, because it doesn't make any sense. You have a whole planet, a very lushful planet that can sustain billions, and yet the entire planet have a civilization that live in the size of a little town. Okay, so be it, right? All right, but like I said, since this is NickPick, it's just gonna have to be annoying. Why did the two aliens ran away? Why? When they did show up and shot the flare, why did they run away? These are killing machines. They are relentless. Okay? We already saw how relentless this creature is at wanting to eat and kill its prey. Just minutes earlier, we saw how this creature, one of the creatures, was hell-bent on killing the pilot, right? So why would a flare scare them away? On top of that, why would the reaction of the crew and David when they first encounter him, and even the walk back, is just not well written. Okay, because they behave it's like, some dude just show up and save us. No big deal. We don't need to ask a lot of questions. Sure, they have no time. They're in a rush to safety, but yet, why do they think it is safe? Why do they think it is safe to follow him? And why do they think when he told them you are safe here, when they got to the Coliseum with all the dead people, I'm not sure what you call them, they're not people, dead engineer, or what do you want to call it, why would the colonists think that they are safe there? Those two creatures that's out there is not gone. So, like I said, the behaviors of these people make very little sense to me, okay? And why does David's hair grow? Okay, I understand the need for the twist of the switch between David and Walter. The chopped hand is enough. The whole thing about his hair growing long and you need to cut it to look like Walter, all that stuff, Android hair can grow? What? Come on now. Like I said, a lot of things are just done for the convenience of the story, to make it cooler or to make it more what? Goodness gracious. Perhaps my most hated sequence of the movie is when Billy Crudup character stumble and discover David with the alien. That is the worst, by none, the worst scene scripted and written. There is no way that he should have behaved. I'm talking about Billy character. Forget about how the alien interact with David, okay? That's another nonsense, because these are creatures that were just hatched hours ago. It does not know its creator. It does not have any loyalty or understanding or love or anything to anything. It is just a meat-eating machine, as David explained it, okay? It may be intelligent. It may be the smartest predator ever created. But it is not going to differentiate a robot, an android, as its creator. It's just another machine it does not look up to. But when Billy Crudup character met up and see that whole scene make no sense to me. For him to, slowly react, the way he reacted and tell David to move away, move to the side, and then eventually shot and kill the alien. Really? And then David tell him to ask him to follow him down the basement and show him the egg, and then say, "It is safe. It is safe." Oh, come on, Billy. Are you crazy? You just witnessed, you just saw a dead, decapitated body of your shipmate. And this robot is responsible for doing so. He doesn't know what happened. All he knows is he show up, this alien, and David is in a friendly conversation or interaction with a dead shipmate, head decapitated, and yet he's act as if he can trust David. What the hell? What the hell? And you know what? A better scene of this would have been Billy stumble across the two of them, the alien and David, horrified, and react like he would have and should have, is gun blazing. The second that he's walked around the corner and saw the alien, guns up and blazing. Okay, because this is a killing machine. You are not going to. What I saw on the screen at that moment was probably, like I said, my worst reaction during the movie. The better way for that scene to develop was to have Billy character gun blazing, blast away and kill the alien, and David screaming in rage. No, right? Because he just killed his creation. And in rage, David character would give Billy a beating of his life, but not kill him. A vicious beating. And then the horrific scene would have been David dragging Billy down the basement against his will, shove his face above an egg, and see Billy in horror watching the egg open and the face hugger attacking him, and having David gleefully enjoying the moment. That would have been horrific to watch. That would have been more fitting instead of what I saw on the screen. On top of that, when the little alien baby came out of Billy, what was that? What was that David character was doing? Saluting, and that little baby alien stand there, arms stretched. What the hell was that? Okay? That was horrifically stupid. But that capped off that entire sequence of me saying, what the frack? This creatures does not know anything beyond I am here to kill and eat. I'm not here. This is not my mother. It does not know anything about who is its creation. What the hell was that? Wow. So yeah, I think that you get the gist of where I'm going with this, right? Well, I would love to hear what you think about what I just suggested as far as the scene with Billy and David. But that's basically round up my complaint for the movie, my nitpick for this movie. The ending was okay. I thought it was interesting that David, the robot, the android, have a sadist side to him, because there could be many other ways for him to proceed once he got back on the ship, but it's a horror movie, okay? I'm not gonna nitpick the fact that they chose to go where they went, because otherwise, because let's be honest, David can overtake any one of those crew member. Okay, he could easily overtake any one of them with his strength and shove an egg down their throat. So the last nitpick would be, David wanted host. Okay, doesn't matter if it's only 2000 or 2005, he wanted as many hosts as he can for his sadist experiment or revenge on mankind. So why would he let an alien run loose and kill the rest of the crew. What is there to gain? What is there to gain? And that's round up my nitpick for this movie. I was okay with the movie. Sure. Was I disappointed? Absolutely. I expected better. But overall, it was not as bad as Prometheus. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.